What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are diving into the injury report from Thursday's practice for the Washington football team and for the Detroit Lions. We got a lot of updates today, a lot of things that we need to talk about. So let's get it started.
You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome everybody to another video. Glad you guys are here. Now, my offensive game plan will be out shortly after this. I'm actually already done with that video. I actually did that before the injury report today. That's why this one's out a little bit later. So keep that in mind when you're watching the offensive game plan that, oh yeah, okay, he didn't see the injury report from today when he was doing this. But this injury report is super important. So we're going to start off with the Washington football team. I think we did that as well yesterday, so let's just keep it simple. Let's start off with Washington, and their big news is that running back Antonio Gibson has returned to practice. So they got Bryce Love back yesterday. Now Antonio Gibson is back in practice, and they have J.D. McKissick, okay? That's a big three-headed monster. Actually, not that big. They're kind of small. But they're scat backs. They make a lot of plays out the backfield, and that's a three-headed monster they have right there when healthy. It would be pretty cool to see what that running back group can do. Unfortunately, they're playing the Detroit Lions. I want to see them be not good. That's how it goes. But it's still a cool little running back trio that they have going back there, and they're getting healthy, so that's good for them. Full participation, too, from Antonio Gibson. So it wasn't even limited. Full with a shoulder injury. And also, Jeff Badditt with a hamstring injury. Full participation from him. Now, they had two players that did not participate. That's Thomas Davis, their linebacker, but it wasn't injury-related. And also, Garon Christian with a knee injury. I believe he was also on here yesterday. And when it comes to limited players, Dontrell Inman. Now he's limited. Dustin Hopkins, their kicker, he's limited. And finally, Jared Norris, their other linebacker with a hamstring, he is limited. So you can see really not many injuries going on. I mean, they're really getting healthy. So that's a big deal. And Ron Rivera said there's no worries. There's no worries with potentially playing Antonio Gibson this Sunday. So Antonio Gibson looked like he's going to play. I mean, he had full participation. It looked like that dude's going to go, and they're going to come in pretty darn healthy. So the question is, can the Lions get healthy, right? By the way, Alex Smith, he is starting Sunday. I know in the last video I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking when I was talking last video. Thank you guys for letting me know in the comments. I don't know what I was thinking. I did my defense game plan video, and I talked about, I don't know what I was thinking. Alex Smith is going to start Sunday. Now let's hop over to the Lions side of things. And the Lions are, getting healthy. They have a lot of players returning, but there's two major guys that are not. And this is a pretty big deal. Those two guys are Kenny Golladay and TJ Hockenson. Hockenson dealing with a toe injury, no participation. So 2 days of no practice. Looks like he may not get to play. Kenny Golladay, no progression, no participation. So, yeah, your two biggest weapons offensively for Matthew Stafford aren't participating. That's not good. That's not good. Now, if you want to spin this in a positive way, the good thing is you could potentially see some new players get their hands on the football. That means Mohamed Sanu could potentially be activated if Kenny Golladay can't go. You could see Mohamed Sanu activated if Kenny Golladay continues to not be able to play. It looks like he's on pace for not being able to play on Sunday. So that's a big loss. We haven't won a game without him, but we could see Mohamed Sanu. Maybe we'll be 1-0 with Mohamed Sanu. Also, if Hockenson can't go, keep an eye on Hunter Bryant because he returned to practice yesterday. I don't know if we talked about it, but we haven't seen Hunter Bryant this year. We have not seen this guy this year. Now, would I rather have TJ Hockenson or no TJ Hockenson? I'm taking TJ all day. I mean, it's Matthew Stafford's go-to, maybe even a little bit more than Golladay, but without Golladay, it's his go-to. Now you take both out of the equation. Could that potentially be better? Could that force Matthew Stafford to have to just throw it to everybody, like maybe not focus on his primary targets? That could actually be the case. And I think this Washington game, what you'll see in the game plan, it's less about the weapons. It's more for the Lions about the style of play they attack with. Because I don't think it matters the kind of weapons that are out there. I think it's the kind of style that the Lions approach this game with. So even if those two players can't play, I still think the Lions could be successful offensively, but it's a good pass defense either way. However, this could open up potentially seeing Sanu, potentially seeing Hunter Bryant for the first time this year, the tight end / wide receiver out of Washington. He was undrafted. A lot of people were surprised. Lions picked him up. So there you go. There's some positive ways to spin this, but of course I'd rather have them than not have them. So we keep up to date. We'll see if one of those can get back to practice on Friday or both can. Hopefully, that's the hope. Moving on to Jamal Agnew, still limited participation, so that's good. Yesterday he participated a little bit as well. Joe Dahl still limited, so Joe Dahl's still getting involved with that back injury. Joe Dahl's still getting involved. Joe Dahl does it all. You already know. Jared Davis, who was not listed yesterday, we didn't know why, limited participation, so he returns. He was on the COVID list. That could have something to do with it, but he was taken off it. Now with limited participation, it'll be cool to get Davis back. I like him for pass rushing. I really do, especially in the inside. That dude's a beast. Christian Jones still limited as usual. Jaron Kearse limited participation. Big V limited participation. So that's big. Big V didn't participate yesterday. So we get Big V back and Joe Dahl is practicing. So there you go. Our offensive line seems like could be getting healthy. Nick Williams, limited participation. Terrell Crosby, full go. Terrell's full go. That's awesome. He was limited yesterday. Now he's full go. Mike Ford, full participation. Cornerback group staying healthy. Everson Griffin, no participation yesterday, but it was not injury related. Today he returns full participation. That's great to hear. Jeffrey Okudah, full participation. Danny Shelton, full participation. Matthew Stafford, full participation. So some players back. Most players are practicing. It's really Kenny Golladay and TJ Hockenson. But if you want to twist it in a positive way, hey, guess what? We could potentially get to see some new weapons this weekend. And maybe it's good for Matthew Stafford. I don't know. Maybe. Just think positive thoughts, okay? Offensive game plan coming your way soon. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Thank you for watching. And I'm out. Are you kidding me right now? I had to put my helmet on for this one. Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at all these members. What? Yo, hey, shout out to all the members, man. Look how many All-Pro members there are. Like, literally, it's the whole screen, dog. This is crazy. The patrons, of course, the Hall of Fame members, man. Y'all got the gold color. It's kind of yellow, but it's supposed to be gold. Shout out to all the members, man. If you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join the channel. But there are perks that come with it. Stay locked in the community tab if you are a member, because that's where a lot of information comes out. I appreciate all of you. What?